Hey, water signs, it's Nicola. So let's see what messages we have. This is for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Before I begin, my weekly reads, a couple of them were hard to hear. So I will consciously make an effort to talk slower. And listen, I've been saying this in all my readings, but I don't. Every time I try, I've already been talking about 10 minutes. So I'm consciously going to try to talk slower and be clearer because I do know I mumble and I talk low. That's just something that I naturally do. I have these mics to help bring my voice to the forefront a little bit. But while I'm in the midst of reading, sometimes it just flows and it just comes out that way. So for some of you guys, you may have to slow it down. On the YouTube, they have a little thing on the side that slows it down. Slow it down so you guys can kind of understand what I'm saying better, or try to get some earphones so that you can hear it clearer. But I am aware that it may have been some technical issues with those videos because the microphone was at a different angle than it is now. Usually when I do these daily reads, I put it right in front of my face because you guys are looking at my face. But when I do the weekly reads and a lot of other readings that I do, I tend to put the camera down because I want to focus more on the cards. It's just something that I chose to do. And it helps me to preserve my energy a little bit better so I don't be beat down physically from reading for people. And for my readers, you understand what I say when you understand why I say what I said. All right, so we'll be using the Psychic Tarot this week as well as the Power of Love. I'm using Power of Love. I know it's Love Oracle cards, but I'm using it because the weekly reads, I only had 2 readings that were in pretty high vibration, and that was Gemini and Taurus. So with that being said, I feel like we need to raise the vibration, and even I got some negative stuff on that as well. So I feel like we need to raise the vibration for the holidays. I know holidays are a trying time. People go through a lot. This is the depression time for a lot of people. So I really feel like we need to raise the vibration, especially for the holidays. Everyone deserves to be happy for the holidays. So let's see what messages we have. This is for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay. Let's see what messages we have. What messages do we have for Cancer? We got 2. Ooh. Now my back. All right. We have Goddess of the Shadows. It says, what you perceive to be your dark side holds a hidden treasure. We also have Goddess of Sacred Power. It says you are being encouraged to take a leading role in your current situation. What messages do we have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Scorpio? We have Angel of Joyfulness. It says something wondrous and magical is about to happen. Okay. What messages do we have for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Messages, guidance for Pisces. All right, Pisces, we have Goddess of Strength. It says stand up for what you believe. You will gain respect by holding your ground. I think I had that for, I think it was Libra. No, it may have been Aquarius. I can't remember. It may have not been either one of them. So for the underlying energy, yes, because this was Aquarius. No, this wasn't. I don't fucking know. So the underlying energy for all of my water signs is Angel of Communication. It says communicate clearly and don't be afraid to tell it like it is. That this I don't know if it's because my schedule's a little off because my kids are out of school and I woke up a little bit later than I normally do. But I just feel like I'm a little off today. And maybe because my back as well. I've been having some issues. So let's see what messages we have. This is for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What messages, what guidance do we have for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? This is for December the 24th. Merry Christmas Eve. Happy Christmas Eve. I don't know what to say. Merry Christmas Eve. Y'all know what day it is. What messages do we have for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? This is for December the 24th, 2019. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What messages, what guidance do we have for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? All right. So let's see. I knew that was under there. So we have material harvest here. This is about, material harvest is the 9 of Pentacles. This is about you, your own abundance, you being secure in what you're bringing into this life, into this world, being confident about yourself. Some of you guys have been dealing with some discontentment, maybe even feeling bored. Time to move on. 6 of Swords, first card out, moving on. So some of y'all need to move on. I'm moving on. Which I know about Maya. So with the, oh shit, it's time to move on. Some of y'all need to be confident about moving forward. Y'all need to be confident about moving forward. That's what it looks like. Base chakra here. Some of y'all, this has to do with your, okay, so I think for a lot of you guys, you could be in a space of needing to move on, mentally needing to take that next step to move on. But for a lot of you guys, you could be in a space of needing your basic needs met. And that could be a fear. Seven of Cups here. So some of you guys are confused about moving on because you feel as though you will be lacking in your basic needs. You're not. You just need to be open and compassionate with yourself. You also need to balance out some chakras. You got two chakras here that are on your layout, the heart chakra and the base chakra. Like I've been telling everybody, I guess we're going to be talking about chakras. I might do a video about chakras since we're talking about chakras this week. But I feel like, all right, I'm gonna be reading from these. I'm reading from the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. I'll be reading from these until the end of the year, because we don't have that much longer until the end of the year. We've got like 7 days, so I might as well. But I feel like for a lot of you guys, you need to be confident about moving forward. Some of you guys are really in a space of wanting to have your basic needs met, but you have the capability of meeting your own basic needs. Oh, but this, I'm using the Psychic Tarot, and I'm also using the Power of Love. I think I said that. But when it comes to your chakras, true enough, these two are out of balance. But in order to have a functioning chakra system, all of your chakras need to be in balance. So don't just concentrate on one. Concentrate on balancing all of them. Why do we have Six of Swords here? First card out. Why do we have the Six of Swords here? Why do we have the Six of Swords here? Why do we have the Six of Swords here? Why do we have the Six of Swords here? Why do we have the Six of Swords here? We have the Devil here. Some of you guys could be moving on from a Capricorn. With the Queen of Wands here, I feel like you have fear. The Devil card is about negative, low vibrations. It's about fear-based thoughts, material-based thoughts. I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is about your fear and moving forward, because there is definitely a fear here. You're in a space of feeling confused, feeling like you don't know what to do. But Wheel of Fortune, this is a change that is happening in your life. Some of you guys need to be motivated to change. We got Chariot here, so this could be a Cancerian energy, or this can legit be someone that needs to find their motivation to allow change, to allow the forces of life to take effect, or to, happen. Really release the reins and allow yourself to move forward. Some of you guys need to be more confident. You have the capability of providing your basic needs, because material harvest, you have the ability to manifest whatever it is that you desire. It's within you. But for a lot of you guys, you're afraid. You're in a space of being discontent. Like I said, you also could be moving away from either a Capricorn with the Devil card, or a negative material-based situation. That Eight of Swords kept you restricted or interfered with you being able to move toward this new ascension that you're moving in. Universe is a cycle that is complete. Why is the Universe here? Some of you guys could also have fear of someone else moving forward, possibly towards someone else. So with Justice here, could be dealing with the Libra. I feel like this is about weighing the pros and cons. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you need to be more balanced within your thoughts. Two of Swords here. Look at here. So you have a lot of mental conflict. I guess I called it. I don't fucking know. But I feel like for a lot of you guys, the mental conflict is because you're having confusion. You feel like, I don't know if you feel like you got a lot of options, or you feel like somebody else got a lot of options, or you just feel like there's a lot of things that are going on. You got to kind of, move away all the fluff so that you can really see things clearly. But Justice, Two of Swords, in order to bring balance to your thoughts, you have to remove the confusion and end that cycle. You have to be confident about moving forward. Three of Cups here, this could be releasing a third party, or some of you guys may need to release the confusion in order for you to be happy, in order for abundance to come in. I think I said this for Earth signs. So, and I got Devil here. Some of you guys could be dealing with Capricorn. Go check that out. So we have the base chakra here. Why is the base chakra here? Why is the base chakra here? We have Nine of Cups here. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, your basic needs are going to be met. You're going to have material happiness. But Three of Swords here, you're dealing with sorrow here. Someone could also be in a space of really finding their grounding, their foundation. Nine of Cups here, Hierophant. Someone may be allowing their concerns to fade away with a basic relationship. And I hate to say it that way, but the base chakra is about your basic needs, or it's about the root of something. With the Nine of Cups, Hierophant, and the Ace of Pentacles, someone could have a new opportunity here at a relationship, a new life that is going to make them happy, that is meeting their basic needs. I feel like for a lot of you guys, You need to allow your concerns to fade away with the relationship so that you can be happy, because you have an opportunity to meet your basic needs, an opportunity for wealth in your life if you choose it. Choose wisely. 7 of Cups. Why does choose wisely here? 2 of Wands here. So you're at a crossroads. Page of Swords here. Feeling delayed. Could be dealing with some challenging information. I feel like for some of you guys, you're at a crossroads and you're delaying taking action, delaying moving forward toward Ace of Wands, a new opportunity. You need to be confident. Whatever you were in before, you were unhappy. You have this opportunity to be compassionate to yourself, to move away from something that looks like negative, or something that kept you restricted, kept you bound. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you just need to find the motivation to really assert yourself. Why is this heart chakra? Why is this heart chakra here? Oh, that's way too many. Whole deck fell out of my hand. Why is this heart chakra here? Why is this heart chakra here? Moon card here, 4 of Pentacles. Some of you guys are holding on to fear and worry. Listen, you have the capability of, you got to raise your vibration. Because even your chakras are within the lower part. The heart chakra is not a low vibration, but it can be in a low vibration if it's closed off. For a lot of you guys, you may be closing off, especially with the 4 of Pentacles. And I see the 4 of Pentacles as a closed off heart chakra, like legit, because it's a box. So some of you, and it's a 4 of Pentacles, and you see that how much similarity you have within that. Some of you guys need to open up your heart space. Really understand that your basic needs are going to be met. Someone else is starting over in your external. You may be starting over. Be confident about that. Open up your heart chakra and be more compassionate to self. Some of you guys are dealing with material trouble, and that is what's making you have fear about moving forward. But that's why you're dealing with the material trouble, because you're stuck in a situation that is not in the best vibration for you. If you guys stay in situations that are not good for you, that are not in high vibration, you're not going to get high vibration blessings. God's not going to bless you for choosing to stay in prison, in a self-imposed prison. He won't. He will only, listen, I think I said this when I first, no, I ain't gonna say when I first started, maybe about a year ago. You have to make space for your blessings. God's not going to send blessings where there's no space to receive them. So for a lot of you guys, you got to make space to receive these blessings, period. You're not going to receive anything if you're occupying that space with all that negativity. And for that little bit of negativity that you got in that space, that little bit of toxic shit that you got in that space, when you release this much space, God gives you this much. And it fits. It fits. Hold on 1 second, y'all. All right, my apologies, guys. I don't know what I was saying last, but I do feel like some of you guys really need to move forward. I feel like you have a fear. You need to face your fear. Moon card here. I had the moon card in the air sign. So either you're dealing with an air sign. I'll be real with you. As far as your main reading, I don't see any actual reading. So I'll be real with you. I feel like this don't have to do with nobody. I feel like this has to do with you and your own inability to get past your fears about moving forward. Understand that your basic needs are met. Okay? Have more compassion for yourself and choose a higher vibration for self. A lot of you guys, you need to move forward. You just need to face your fear. Make the right choice for yourself. Okay? So let's see what guidance we have. I don't know what I was saying before then, so that don't make sense what I was saying. I'm sorry. What messages do we have for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? This is for December 20, moving forward. This is for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I never do the closing guidance. I go it from moving forward to like the next day or something. What messages do we have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus moving forward? What messages do we have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? All right, Cancer, we have 2. First one is harmony. It says you're able to feel a love and balanced connection with everything. So this is about being at harmony with yourself, with the world, with everything. We also have creativity. We got this for Gemini, and we also got this for Sagittarius. It says you love to devise new ideas, innovations, and forms of illumination. So some of you guys need to be in harmony with creating something new for yourself. You need to understand your own spiritual attributes. Some of you guys have the power to create wealth for yourself, but because you're in a space of fearing your own independence, you're not creating that. Some of you guys need to be more confident in yourself. What messages do we have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Messages, guidance for Scorpio. All right, we have friendliness. So Scorpio, you could be in a space of needing to be friendly. It says you are able to recognize traits in common with another in order to forge love-based connections. All right, so let's see what messages we have. Some of y'all, this is about being a loyal friend. Okay. What messages do we have for Pisces? We have cause and effect, Pisces. It says you are aware that the love you create in your thoughts is an agent of change and the foundation of your results. So for a lot of you guys, you create change in your foundation. You create it. You got to, like I said, I don't know who I said it for, but like I said before for another sign, I don't remember who it was. You got to look at it like this. If I do this, then this happens. So if you don't want this to happen, you got to stop doing this. You create your own destiny. You create your own life, okay? If you're unhappy in a situation, get the fuck out of it. I know it was air sign. I said it in the air sign. So some of y'all got air in your chart or you're dealing with an air sign. The underlying energy for my water signs is cooperation. Ooh. We also got transformation under there and self-love. So in order for you guys to really transform, you have to really be loving to self. I'm going to read all those. With cooperation, it says, in your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person has experience or value. Hold on one second. My apologies. So with transformation, it says you use the power of love to move through illusions and shift into awareness. And with self-love here, it says you realize that love of self is necessary to love another. So if a lot of you guys, you need to cooperate with the transformation because this is the most loving thing that you can do for yourself. You need to understand your own attributes and be more compassionate with yourself. This is all I have. Peace.